Hello, believers in Scientology. We are anonymous. Hopefully this release clears up some of the misconceptions towards Anonymous, specifically the ones the media has construed in order to make the story more evil. We aim to explain that Scientology is meaningless bullshit and to teach the truth about the flying spaghetti monster. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The first words of the Bible speak of creation. They are words that have inspired humanity for thousands of years. But what do they mean? Let me share with you an amazing journey of words, one that led me to revelations that must be viewed as coming directly from God. Furthermore, I offer undisputable proof, which you can replicate, that this is so. The game of anagrams. My journey began with a children's game, Anagrams. An anagram involves rearranging the letters in a word and words in a phrase. Elvis can be rearranged into the anagram, lives lemon becomes melon. Here are some other anagrams of words and phrases. Debit card, bad credit, slot machines, cash lost in M11 plus 2, 12 plus 1, dormitory, dirty room, astronomer, moon starer, snooze alarms, alas. No more Zeus. One day I decided to take the first 6 words of the biblical creation story and, just for fun, look for anagrams. Generally, for a phrase of 5 or 6 words, any good computer anagram generator, I use Anagram Genius, can find thousands of anagrams. Astonishingly, the very first anagram that emerged for, in the beginning was the Word, was. Then God threw in a big new sin. Shocked and hoping for further edification, I searched for more anagrams, and found the equally disconcerting recombination, intertwined benign hogwash. I was profoundly troubled. It was time to take a new look at the meaning of life and God's message for us all. Where to begin? Should I start with the world's oldest religion? The world's biggest religion? The world's richest religion? The world's most peaceful religion? The noisiest religion? After much deliberation, the answer came to me in a flash. When considering deep questions about origins, I must start fresh and begin with the world's youngest religion, the one also most invested in its theory of creation. Here there is only one candidate, one for which over % of its scriptural writing is about its view of creation. The religion, Pastafarianism. Its creation theory, the universe was created by the flying spaghetti monster. The insights of this volume are a chronicle of my remarkable journey. The flying spaghetti monster, the world's most recent religion, started in June, in a small town in Oregon. Bobby Henderson, age, had enough. Frustrated with the Kansas Board of Education's debate on teaching supernatural theories of intelligent design, such as biblical day creation story, side by side with Darwin's theory of natural selection, he wrote an open letter, formally requesting that his deity, the flying spaghetti monster, FSM, be given equal time. Here is his request. Let us remember that there are multiple theories of intelligent design. I and many others around the world are of the strong belief that the universe was created by a flying spaghetti monster. It was he who created all that we see and all that what we feel. We feel strongly that the overwhelming scientific evidence pointing towards evolutionary processes is nothing but a coincidence, put in place by him. Bobby backed his request with the threat of legal action. 3 members of the board replied and strongly sympathized with his position. They were the dissenting votes in the debate. A supporter of the biblical creation theory warned, "It is a serious offense to mock God, Bobby's religion, flying spaghetti monsterism, or Pastafarianism, caught on." His website, venganza.org, received many thousands of hits, and noted scholars wrote providing support for his vision that the universe was created by the flying spaghetti monster. Scientists proclaimed proof that it didn't happen. Theologians provided logical evidence. The flying spaghetti monster is a being with every perfection. Existence is a perfection. Therefore, the flying spaghetti monster exists. Soon the nation's media noticed, and the flying spaghetti monster appeared in Wired News, the New York Times, and Scientific American. In August, the website Boing Boing offered a challenge. eventually to anyone else who could provide empirical evidence proving that Jesus is not the son of the flying spaghetti monster, although Jesus is in no way affiliated with flying spaghetti monsterism. The prize was raised by a matching reward of million of intelligently designed currency. The initial beliefs of flying spaghetti monsterism were sketchy. An invisible and undetectable flying spaghetti monster created the universe, starting with the mountain, trees, and midget. Evidence pointing toward Darwin's theory was intentionally planted by the FSM to distract and test us. However, the existing evidence clearly shows that global warming, earthquakes, hurricanes, and other natural disasters are a direct effect of the shrinking numbers of pirates since as the number of pirates have declined, disasters have increased. This fact has yet to be challenged by scientists or theologians. Bobby has enunciated a few additional beliefs and practices. The FSM guides human affairs with his noodly appendage. Prayers to the FM's end with Raman rather than Amen. Heaven has a stripper factor and a beer volcano. Every Friday is a religious holiday. FSM teachers must be baptized by holy meat sauce. It is disrespectful to teach of the FSM without wearing his chosen outfit, full pirate regalia. It is polite to end conversations with the words, "May you be touched by his noodly appendage." Flying spaghetti monsterism has already inspired a rich artistic tradition, as can be seen on its website. The inner wisdom of the spaghetti-gram. Flying spaghetti monsterism might seem like a prank or a spoof, but sometimes viewing things through the eyes of a child helps us to see the truth. Indeed, using the tool of anagrams helped me realize that in the form of the flying spaghetti monster, God is speaking to us through humor. To chuckle or scoff is to miss the point. God is testing us to look past the humor to the truth. Indeed, we shall see that the FSM in his spaghetti-gram states in no uncertain terms his disdain for parody, ignorant, empty, flippant, moth-eaten. Spoofing the anagram is the divine tool of revelation. All anagrams generated in an attempt to seek knowledge about the flying spaghetti monster are called spaghetti-grams. They are properly organized into 4-line verses, or quatrains. Here are the rules. Inerrant angelic spaghetti-grams are anagrams of the phrase, flying spaghetti monster, with no words added. These are the most prized and important anagrams. Wisdom spaghetti-grams are anagrams that add any topic, name, or phrase to the phrase, flying spaghetti monster. Thus, sexuality in the flying spaghetti monster can produce a proper wisdom spaghetti-gram. A wisdom spaghetti-gram is often a question, as one might ask an oracle. Does the flying spaghetti monster permit polygamy? Illuminary spaghetti-grams include at least one keyword from the FSM lexicon. For example, noodle, noodly appendage, pirate, fish, Kansas School Board, beer volcano. The keyword must be logically a part of the phrase to be submitted to a grammatic analysis. Thus, noodles are food would not be acceptable, whereas, may you be blessed by his noodly appendage, debasingly moneyless, baboon-headed yuppie. Finally, the FSM prefers to communicate in terms of quatrains, or 4-line verses, like the quatrains of Nostradamus, the century French physician, astrologer, and prophet. Nostradamus created a total of quatrains. Here are a few examples. The human realm of angelic offspring, appearing at the time of the great games of slaughter, it will be seized and plunged into the vat. High price unguarded, none will have provided for it. The gods will make it appear to the humans. The bird of prey offers itself to the heavens. Everlasting captive times. What lightning on the top. Late and soon comes the awaited help. When the fish that travels over both land and sea is cast up onto the shore by a great wave, its shape foreign, smooth and frightful. From the sea the enemies soon reach the walls. The astute reader will readily see that the quatrains of Nostradamus often sound like spaghetti-gram quatrains. This is evidence of the validity of the spaghetti-gram. Finally, all religious scriptures require interpretation. Typically, such interpretative literature is more extensive than the volume of primary scriptures. That branch of interpretative scholarship for Pastafarianism is termed noodlology. This book presents spaghetti-grams and noodlological analysis.